The information provided does not constitute financial advice, investment recommendations, or an endorsement of any investment strategy. Investment involves risk, and past performance is not indicative of future results. Always conduct thorough research and seek the advice of a qualified financial professional before making any investment decisions. Any reliance on the information provided is at your own risk. We do not guarantee the accuracy or completeness of the information and disclaim any liability for any direct or consequential loss arising from any use of this content. Remember that all investments carry risk, and you should be aware of your risk tolerance and financial situation before making investment decisions. This presentation includes general information only and does not constitute financial advice. Please consult a qualified financial professional before making any investment decisions. The following content is protected under copyright law. Please respect these terms to ensure compliance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you are here for the first time. Some of you have built businesses for decades. Some of you are here for the fact you're simply curious. But I want you to hear this clearly tonight. The greatest risk in this economy is not taking a calculated opportunity. It's standing still. 4 years ago, I sat where many of you sit right now. I listened to a man share a vision, unproven, no hype, no guarantees. His name, Michael Feard. What held me wasn't emotion, it was conviction. I must admit, I almost walked away. Almost. Instead, I leaned in. That single decision changed the entire course, not only of my life, but the legacy of my family. See, history has a pattern. The Industrial Revolution created wealth. The internet created wealth. Mobile technology created wealth. Change was never the question. The question was always, who sees it first? You see, tonight, this afternoon, this morning, depending on where you are joining in from, it's not about hype. Tonight, it's a decision, spectator or participant. I only ask this of everyone on the call. Have an open mind. Have a sharp attention without distraction. Ask yourself real questions and be sure to take copious notes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to all of our guests who are joining from around the world. I want to say a warm welcome to you. Someone thought highly about you and shared an invitation for you to join, and you honored that invitation. And for that, we want to respect your time. We want to say welcome to you. And always to all of our esteemed members. You know, I absolutely love each and every one of you, and thank you for plugging in to this call today. My name is Alton Patterson, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Vice President of African Expansion. And my job is simple. I love it. To connect people to the future before the future arrives. You see, I'm wearing my shades, ladies and gentlemen. For the fact the future is bright, I got to put my shades on. So let's answer tonight's biggest questions. What is Bellator life? And why is the world watching?
The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology is accelerating. Artificial intelligence is no longer the future. It is the reality of today. Companies, industries, and the financial system are being reshaped. But most people are still preparing for this new world with old rules. Old career plans. Old money habits. Old ideas of security. Yet traditional systems are no longer as strong as they once were. The cost of living is rising. The value of money is changing. Markets are becoming more uncertain. And many people are starting to realize that the financial lessons they were taught are no longer enough. Because most of us were taught to work for money. But wealth is not built by working alone. Wealth is built by what you own. The things that take money out of your pocket are liabilities. The things that put money into your pocket are assets. People who understand this difference think differently. They do not just chase income. They build systems. They acquire assets. They use time, technology, and strategy to their advantage. Today, change has already begun. The real question is no longer whether the world will change. The real question is whether you are ready for it. This presentation was created to help you understand the new economy, see money differently, and position yourself for the future because the world has changed. Now it is time to change the way we think.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're witnessing another transformation, the convergence of digital finance, blockchain technology, tokenized assets, AI, and global commerce. The question isn't whether this transformation is coming, it's already here. I want to go ahead and close my camera, and I want you guys to focus on the information I'm about to share for the mere fact that this is too important and I can get animated and I don't want to distract you guys. You know, the real question is, where will you be positioned when the real economy reaches mass adoption? That's what today's briefing is about. Not making predictions, but showing you how Bellator provides access to products, technology, and opportunities designed for this evolving digital economy. See, the economic shift, it rewards those who position themselves early, not those who wait until everyone else arrive. So before we talk about Bellator, let's first understand the larger ecosystem of what is happening in the world itself. You know, when we mention that, think of this. Every generation experiences a defining economic shift. Today, we are living through one of the biggest transformations in history. First, we are seeing traditional systems under pressure, inflation rising when it comes to debt, and rapid technological change are forcing businesses and individuals to rethink how they earn, save, and build wealth. Secondly, artificial intelligence, it's reshaping the workforce. You know, AI isn't simply replacing jobs, it's changing how work gets done. Those who learn to leverage technology will have the significant advantage over those who resist it. Third, we are entering what many economists describe as one of the greatest wealth transfer in history. See, as new technologies emerge, value is shifting towards digital infrastructure, tokenized assets, and innovative financial ecosystem. So the rules are changing. Those who prepare today are better positioned for tomorrow. See, take a look at this image for just a moment. So many people, life follows a similar cycle. Work, pay bills, buy liabilities, then work even harder just to keep up. You know, month after month, the cycle repeats where it even appears at the end of the month, you have more month than money. And there's nothing wrong with working hard. In fact, hard work is something we should all value. But here's the challenge. Hard work alone doesn't always create financial freedom. Facts. As the cost of living rises and technology changes the way income is created, many people are asking themselves the same question. There has to be a better way. See, that's the conversation Bellator is inviting people to have. It's not about replacing what you do today, it's about expanding your options for tomorrow. So, where are we? One of the biggest differences between the wealthy and everyone else, it's not the amount of time they have in a day, it's the mindset. See, most people earn income to buy liabilities, while the wealthy acquire assets first because assets have the potential to generate cash flow that can fund the lifestyle they desire. That's the principle behind Bellator, helping people think like owners instead of consumers by participating in the growing digital economy. Jim Rohn said it best: the wealthy build networks while others look for work. Guys, it's about build the asset first and let your lifestyle become the reward, not the expense. So if the mindset is to own assets that can create value, the next question becomes, what exactly are the assets inside the ecosystem? So who is behind the technology? Bellator Life is the exclusive marketing arm and community that's building on the ecosystem by Miracle Technologies. Now, Miracle Technologies was established in 2017. Miracle Technologies was established in 2017. It's important to repeat that. And it has spent nearly a decade building technology, infrastructure, and strategic partnerships for the digital economy. This isn't a company that started yesterday with just an idea. It has invested more than $100 million into building the infrastructure needed to operate at scale. See, you'll also notice the words licensed, regulated, and global presence. Those are important for the fact today's digital economy requires more than innovation. It requires compliance, security, and long-term vision. As we move through today's presentation, you will see that Bellator isn't built around a single product. It's built on expanding ecosystem designed to solve real-world challenges across payments, blockchain, digital finance, and also lifestyle. See, up to this point, we have talked about the change in economy, the importance of owning assets, and the technology behind the ecosystem. Now let's look at the corporate structure. At the top of this ecosystem is MetaTerra, the public holding company that provides strategic governance and oversight for more than 20 businesses within the ecosystem under the MetaTerra umbrella. Why is this important? Because public companies operate under a higher level of transparency, accountability, and corporate governance than privately held companies. That structure is designed to support long-term growth and institutional credibility. Our vision isn't simply to build another company, it's to build an ecosystem designed to grow, evolve, and create value over the long-term expansion. So the next logical question becomes, is there proven leadership that steers the direction of these companies to work together? And the answer to that is yes. You see, as MetaTerra continues to expand globally, one of its greatest assets is its leadership. Behind the company is a board of experienced executives and advisors with decades of success in banking, finance, technology, private equity, blockchain, and corporate governance. Their responsibility is to provide strategic oversight, sound governance, and a long-term vision. And it begins with our founder and CEO, Hakan Torhan, an accomplished entrepreneur with banking background who built one of the UK's largest ATM deployment networks, connecting more than 57,000 ATMs. His technology today still powers the major banking network in Turkey. Next to him is our chairman, Douglas Anderson. He is a Wall Street veteran and also the CEO of Wall Street Capital, bringing extensive expertise and investment banking capital markets and funding high growth companies. The board is further strengthened by John Bayer, a technology pioneer involved in the early Google infrastructure, the technology purchase, which is Widevine, still being used today as the backbone of Google, responsible for streaming such as Netflix that many of you will be using today. And also Telcom One, which was sold to AT&T. And I'm sure many of you might be watching this call today on an actual cell phone. Stephen Moore, who is next to him, is internationally recognized as an economist and well known as the former advisor to President Donald Trump in his first term, and kindly declined being the head of the Federal Reserve for personal reason in this term. Next to him is Stephen Norris, a respected private equity and governance expert, known as the co-founder of one of the world's largest private equity firm on the New York Stock Exchange, which is the Carlyle Group, valued at over $600 billion. Also for running the general counsel of the Marriott Hotels, and also is one of the advisors to the King of Saudi Arabia. Last but not least, it's Monica Profit, a leader in blockchain, tokenization, and digital finance. Guys, you can read more about each of these individuals at our website, MetaTerra.com. So I encourage you all to stop in and take a look there. Now, one of the ways you evaluate any technology company is by looking at the quality of the organization it integrates with. This slide highlights several well-known global technology and payment platforms. So this is not a vision board, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually what is happening. Now, you'll see names such as Ingenico and Pax recognized worldwide for payment terminal technology. You'll see also Shopify, one of the world's leading e-commerce platforms. Fireblocks, known for institutional digital asset infrastructure, long-term business reputation. Also, you see here Bitso and XPay, and last but not least, it's the luxury car maker. Many of you might be driving one of these, BMW. So why does this matter, right? For the fact that modern financial ecosystem doesn't operate in isolation. They connect with established technology providers, payment infrastructure, and enterprise platforms to deliver real world utility. For me, this isn't about collecting logos. It's about demonstrating that Bellator is building within an ecosystem that is designed to integrate with established global technologies rather than reinvent everything from scratch. That's what gives the ecosystem practical relevance in today's digital economy, ladies and gentlemen. Everything we have discussed so far, though, it leads to this moment. The future isn't being shaped by one technology. It's being driven by three powerful forces that are transforming how people live, work, and create value. I've mentioned the first is blockchain. It's changing how ownership, payments, and digital assets are recorded and transferred. It brings greater transparency, security, and efficiency to global transactions. Second is artificial intelligence. I mean, what more is there to say? AI is changing how businesses operate, increasing productivity, automating tasks, and creating entirely new business models. And third but not least, many of you are affected by this consumer credit. Around the world, access to credit continues to shape people's ability to build businesses, make purchases, and improve their financial lives. Technology is making those systems faster, smarter, and more accessible. Here's what's important: these are not three separate trends, they are converging into one new digital economy. Bellator's strategy is to participate where these three forces intersect. And what it does, it gives people access to products and opportunities built around the technologies shaping the future. Think about that. So when you take a look at this slide, and when you look at these numbers, many see crypto. You know what I see? I see something bigger. I see behavior changing. I see a mindset shift that's happening in real time. In just a few years, global crypto adoption has moved from 65 million users to over 700 million users. That's not speculation. That's participation. That's millions of people choosing to engage with a new financial and digital infrastructure. See, every major transformation follows the same pattern: skepticism. We might have a few skeptics on here today. Early adoption. I know we have many of those on here today. An acceleration that we are all preparing for. And then mass adoption. That is where we're going. See, we saw it with the internet, we saw it with smartphones, and today we are watching it happen with blockchain, guys. What these statistics are really telling us is this: people are becoming more open to digital ownership, decentralized access, and borderless commerce. You know, countries leading adoption are not waiting for permission. They're adopting early because they understand something important. The digital economy rewards awareness before it rewards scale. You know, will you observe the curve or will you position yourself ahead of it? You know, to my dear brothers and friends in Nigeria, for example, depends on the global index that you take a look at. Nigeria is ranked number 2 in the world, ahead of the United States, ahead of many other countries. So understand where you're sitting today, regardless of where in the world you're joining this call from. Now, it is my privilege to introduce MetaTerra, the CEO of Bellator Life. He's an entrepreneur, fintech visionary, and the founder of Bellator Life. This is a gentleman that has kept me up awake since the first time I listened to him present this information 4 years ago at 4 a.m. in the morning. See, Micah is known for bringing vision, energy, and a commitment to helping people think bigger and move with purpose. Micah has a way of connecting strategy with opportunity while keeping people at the center of the conversation. So, guys, I want you to get ready to lean in, take copious notes, and receive value from what's about to be shared with you on our products. First, let's talk about tokenization. One of the biggest innovations in blockchain today is tokenization of real-world assets. For decades, investments in major real estate, infrastructure, and energy projects have largely been out of reach for everyday people. Tokenization changes that by allowing real assets to be represented digitally and divided into fractional ownership on the blockchain. Through our Project X nodes and the MetaTerra ecosystem, the vision includes strategic assets such as developments like Bucharest, Romania, the airport infrastructure, the Onando oil fields in Nigeria, the hospitality projects with the Hilton hotels in Redondo Beach, California. See, the opportunity isn't just to watch this transformation happen, it's to position yourself to participate in the future of asset ownership. And you can do that here through Bellator Live. See, today, billions of people around the world face a common challenge. They might be financially responsible, they might be, right? But because they don't have a traditional credit history, they're often unable to access the same financial opportunities as others. Score ID was created to help address that challenge. Instead of relying only on conventional credit information, Score ID is designed to evaluate verified on chain activity and build a digital credit profile based on blockchain participation and behavior. Imagine a future where your digital financial activity helps establish trust and open doors to new financial opportunity. Well, that's what you are getting here, ladies and gentlemen. See, Score ID was designed to help create a trusted digital financial identity using blockchain based data for those who are banked and even those who are underbanked. All right. Now, pay attention to this. Right now, before public launch, you can grab Score tokens that you earn from the Score ID at just 20 cents per token through the Alpha Pass rewards program, which I'll speak about in a moment. Now, the total supply is only 400 million tokens. Once they're gone, they're gone. And here's the maths, and this is not financial advice, guys. All right. Just imagine you invested $500 and you receive 2,500 tokens. At the planned public launch listed here at $1.50 per token, that's $3,750. That's a potential of $3,250 gain on a $500 entry. See, the window is open right now, so don't wait until the price does, right? Remember, I'm not a financial advice, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, everything we have discussed, blockchain, tokenization, digital identity, AI, ultimately needs one thing to succeed: real world utility. That's exactly what Miracle Pay is designed to provide, right? Miracle Pay, what it is, a global payment ecosystem built to help bridge digital assets with everyday commerce. And through integration with leading payment technology providers and commerce platforms, the ecosystem is designed to connect merchants with modern payment solution. Now, what you can see here, one of the things that stands out is the potential reach. Through these integration, Miracle Pay has access to over more than 100 million potential merchants globally, not locally, globally. Now, think about that for a moment. Every time a merchant joins the network, it expands the ecosystem. More merchants can mean more payment activity, stronger network effects, and greater real world utility. So when you take a look at this, understand that at the center of this is our Miracle Pay CPU node. The node is designed to support the network infrastructure as adoption grows and transact activities happens. And think about this. You might have been using a POS machine today. You might have used it yesterday. One thing we know, you'll use them in the future. And how our technology work, it allows people to spend crypto real world and pay out fiat in the respective country in which those crypto are being spent. And for the fact that we own the software, we earn from transactional fees. So think about Uber, for example. They don't own the cars, they own the technology. Airbnb, they don't own the homes, they own the technology. Well, here, we don't own the point of sales machines, we own the technology, and we earn from transactional fees. So today, millions of people, we can agree, they use AI to write content, analyze data, create presentation, generate images, automate tasks and improve productivity. I know I'm there. The challenge is that many of these tools require separate subscriptions, separate logins, and separate monthly fees. That's where Alpha Pass comes in. Think about it as the Home Depot of AI. One place where you can access multiple AI tools through a single platform. So instead of jumping between different services, AlphaPass is designed to provide a unified experience, helping users save time while accessing a variety of AI capabilities. For entrepreneurs, professionals, students, and business owners, AI is quickly becoming a competitive advantage. So let's ask the question, how many of you here have used ChatGTP, Grok, or Claude, Gemini? I know I've used at least two of the four. So imagine having one platform designed to bring multiple AI capabilities together. That's the vision behind AlphaPass. Now, as you can see, Bellator gives you the freedom to choose the path that best fits your goal. You can enter through the Alpha Pass for 2,100, gaining access to the AI marketplace and the next phase of the ecosystem, or you can choose at this time of the recording four Miracle Pay CPU nodes of the same value of $2,100. That is a promotional price at the time of this call. And positioning yourself in the growing digital payment infrastructure. See, the exciting part is this. Later in the presentation, I will show you how it's possible to qualify for an Alpha Pass starting with just $100 with our Codex system. It all comes down to choosing the strategy that best aligns with your vision for the future. Let's now look at how simple it is to begin the journey. For the fact that it's always said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. That's why inside the Bellator ecosystem, sitting right alongside the digital assets and the compensation plan is something that might surprise you. Boogie Gopher. Now, Boogie Gopher is our lifestyle travel club. He's our mascot. And I can tell you, members, it's a members only club where you get access to platforms that gives Bellator members discounted premium travel experiences across hotels, flights, resorts, and lifestyle destination worldwide. So think of it as your reward for building. You know, it's the life side of the Bellator equation. While your digital assets are working, you are living. I love the sound of that. You see, this is intentional for the fact that Bellator was never just about wealth accumulation. It's about what wealth is for you. So when someone asks me what's Bellator, I tell them all the time, it's multiple things working together. The smartest way to build and the most rewarded way to live. So before we talk about the solution, let's acknowledge a reality we all share. Most people want two things: more time and more money. Yet rising living costs, limited vacation time, and rapidly changing technology make that feel harder than ever. Many people are also wondering how AI will impact their future. Boogie Gopher Lifestyle was created to address these challenges by bringing together travel benefits, practical AI education, and a supported global community all in one place.
What if your success paid for your lifestyle in real time? Every sale, every referral builds your BG miles. access to experiences money alone can't buy. Drive Ferraris in Italy. Live the moments others only watch. From luxury escapes to unforgettable global adventures. And give back, creating impact around the world. The higher your status, the greater your access. Even Boogie figured it out. BG Lifestyle. Earn the life others dream about. Your miles, your status, your world.
Guys, let's talk some travel here because I don't have to teach you how to travel. I don't have to show you how to travel. I want to say, guys, imagine a lifestyle where you don't just dream about traveling. You experience it while learning new skills, building meaningful relationships, and creating more freedom in your life. That's exactly what the Boogie Golfer Lifestyle Club is all about. It's about community designed to help you learn, share, travel, and grow together. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you why so many people are excited about becoming a part of this movement and why today could be the actual perfect time for you to join us. So let's dive into this travel side. Understand that our mission is simple. It's helping technology work for people, not the other way around. And Boogie Golfer Lifestyle combines practical AI learning, travel, rewards, lifestyle opportunities, and a global community into one platform. So whether you're looking to develop new skills, explore more of the world, or connect with like-minded people, this community is designed to help you grow personally and professionally. And like I've mentioned before, AI in itself, being able to increase your productivity, automate tasks, create new income opportunities, and help people stay competitive. That is what we are offering here along with our travel club. And I can tell you there is 4 different AI programs you are able to choose from. The basic, which is $100, the starter, $250, advanced, $500, and the professional is $1,000. Now, you can skip the 100 and go straight to the 250. However, you can skip the 250 to go to the 500. And I'm going to tell you why this is exciting in just a moment. So welcome you to the travel club, where here you're able to earn travel miles. You're able to unlock lifestyle benefits, increase your membership status. And I'll point out a few of the benefits of that, and access future opportunities. Now, how does the club work? It is simple. Become a member, complete your courses, invite friends, grow together, earn travel miles together so you can travel together, and access additional opportunities offered through the platform. And when you do that, by choosing to go with a $250 course, you get 1 vacation credit, a $500 course, another vacation credit, a $1,000 course, another vacation credit. That gives you 3 credits that are valid for 3 years. And you're able to get access to ridiculous low pricing. Just look at these examples. Going to Bali for $2,999. Or guess what? Through the Bellator ecosystem, you were able to get that for $699. Talk about going to Dubai. Not paying $2,799, but $649. And the company has a plan in place to even slashing this price lower. I'm telling you. Now, we talk about dream destinations. Where would you like to go? Could it be Maldives? Could it be Venice? Could it be Bali? Could it be Greece, Switzerland? Wherever you want to go, it is possible through the Boogie Golfer. And as you build and as you make your membership stronger, you have access to the Inner Circle collection, which gives you access to the BG Voyager Club and also to the BG Elite Club. And what does that truly opens up for you? Another world where you get access to Mediterranean super yacht experience, private island takeover, royal desert experience. It doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. Antarctica, Expedition Charter, Morocco, Formula One. I'm looking forward to doing that one. I gotta tell you, my god sister did it. I'm looking forward to doing it myself. An exclusive bonus experience. These are all access that you get whenever sharing this opportunity. Now, when we speak about sharing, that is simple. You're traveling, you're having fun, you're earning, you're improving your productivity with AI. Why wouldn't you share with your friends? Well, I can tell you this. When you share with them, no different than sharing about a great restaurant, hotel, or online services, you get rewarded here. And the company puts a system in place that rewards you financially also, which is called our miracle coded system. And this system fills based on your efforts, on the efforts of those who you refer, based on the efforts of those they have referred, and also based on the efforts of the community. So imagine, just on this example, we have 6 space stations that as we fill them, we graduate to the next code system, right? So here, just imagine these are those who you have referred: Sarah, Daniel, Emma, Chris, Alex, and Mia. Now, the next person who fills up their pay station, remember everybody has 6, right? They will now fill the next spot in your grid. But imagine the person to the right, bottom right, Mason, you do not know, have no affiliation with, he completes his grid first. Well, guess what? He ends up in your grid, right? Ethan here might complete his grid before Chris. He ends up in your grid. Then Chris finally fills up his grid. Guess what? Chris then fills up this grid. So these grids fill again, not only on your effort, not only on the effort of those you referred and who they refer, but on the community. That is exciting to know that as you go through these different grids, you have the ability to earn an Alpha Pass or 4 Miracle Pay CPU node for $2,100. Now, again, you could purchase those direct right up front. You do not have to do the codex system, but why wouldn't you? You're going to refer a friend. So why not get it for less, but it's at the same value? Guys, it's simple. Refer members, fill your pay station, do your course credits, earn travel miles, and also earn reward wallets. So when you take these coded system and you're filling the pay station, guess what happens? On the $100 course, you earn, each time your grid fills, you are earning $138 every single time. On a $250 course, there's $200 that go to your reward wallet, $100 in travel miles, $400 that go to your wallet reward, 200 travel miles. $800 that goes to your wallet reward, 400 travel miles. So there's the potential of $1,538 and 718 travel miles. Understand that these work unlimitedly as well as you are earning through the different coded X. All right. Now, I keep mentioning about the Alpha Pass. Let me share with you, not tell you, let me share a short video as we get ready to wrap this presentation up on how is it you are able to earn an Alpha Pass and earn from the graduated compensation plan, which is called our Magic Compensation Plan, where you're earning $1,000 per referral.
MAGIC stands for Make a Grand in Commission. The idea is simple. Most compensation plans require a tremendous amount of effort before someone sees meaningful income. We wanted to create a system where ordinary people can earn their first $1,000 commission quickly and then leverage that success into long-term residual income. The Bellator Magic Plan is built around the Alpha Pass. Every Alpha Pass sale generates $1,000 in commissions. When you join as an affiliate, you can start building immediately. To become fully qualified to earn the full $1,000 commission, you complete a short training phase where you graduate from being a trainee to becoming a trainer. The fastest and best way to graduate to trainer is to buy one and sell two. Buy one and become a product of the product, sell two, and graduate to trainer. Now you qualify for the Miracle Magic Pay Plan. During training, when you make a sale, you earn $200 and your trainer earns $800. The trainer receives the larger portion because they are helping you make those first sales, training you, supporting your presentations, and guiding you through the process. Once you graduate to trainer, you earn the full $1,000 commission on every Alpha Pass sale you personally make forever. But this is where the magic begins. When you personally enroll someone, they go through the same training process while you earn the $800 trainer commission. Then something even more powerful happens. The people they enroll also enter the same process. Their first 2 training sales flow upward to the trainer who qualified them. This creates a duplication model where you can earn trainer commissions not only on your personally enrolled members, but also on their first 2 referrals and their first 2 referrals continuing through unlimited levels of depth as the organization expands. 1 becomes 2, 2 become 4, 4 become 8, 8 becomes 16, 16 become 32. This creates a powerful multiplication effect where every new person represents not just a single sale, but the potential creation of an entire growing organization beneath them. Now it's your turn to join the system, start the process, and build your own growing organization.
Bellator Life. To your legacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you the Boogie Gopher Lifestyle is much more than a travel club. It's a platform that brings together AI education, travel rewards, community growth, lifestyle experiences, and access to the future of the opportunity that Alpha Pass and these nodes offer you. As you take a look at this compensation plan, I know your mind might be running right now. I'm telling you, it's exciting what is happening with our company. Now, as I close, let me close with this. What you have seen today is not hype. It's not speculation. It's definitely not a shortcut or a get-rich scheme. This is infrastructure you have seen today. Was built intentionally over 9+ years. Governance through MetaTerra, technology through Miracle Pay, AI education through the Alpha Pass, lifestyle through the Boogie Gopher Travel Club, growth through Bellator. The foundation is in place. I repeat, history shows wealth is rarely created when momentum is obvious. It's created through positioning in the early foundation phase. See, by the time everyone sees the opportunity, the advantage has already shifted. So this isn't about convincing you. Believe me, it's not. It's about whether you recognize timing. The question is not, will this grow? The question is, where do you want to be when momentum happens? Because timing rewards preparation. Positioning creates leverage, and ownership starts before the crowd arrives. I'll say this. The secret, if you want to call it a secret, is position yourself in front of the masses before the masses react. For the fact, timing rewards preparation, positioning creates leverage, and ownership starts before the crowd arrives. The future is built by those who position themselves today. So how do you get started? Get back to the person who invited you to this call. Request their personalized link. Should you have any questions, get them answered so you are able to make an informed decision. Get positioned today, ladies and gentlemen. This ends the end of our call. We will open up in just a moment to do a Q&A session for a few minutes. However, on behalf of the executive team, our dedicated corporate support, our valued investors, and myself, It's truly a privilege and an honor to be the first to say, welcome to the Bellator family. With that being said, have a wonderful day, wonderful afternoon, and look forward to be speaking to you now as we take your questions and share some answers.